What's up with it, y'all? We right back up in here. I'm gonna give y'all some rundown on the type of people, the type of inmates you would typically run across in prison. I'm gonna try to break them down in categories. That way you know the difference. And I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna cover everything. And a lot of these people might fall into two or three or four or more categories. You got the special rare person falling into all categories. But listen to me, check this out. Because most people gonna have more than one. But you're gonna be able to recognize these type of people. We're gonna start out with the booty dogs, the booty bandits, or the people who like to victimize people. You know what I'm saying? So these people are built and made, you know what I'm saying, like a factory. And what I mean by that is the circumstances and the situations turn these people into who they are. It might be a situation where this person was like that on the street, known or unknown. It might have been a situation where that person was curious, or a lot of times, and you got to realize, a lot of times, sometimes this dude that's running around here taking stuff from people, then got his took way back in the day, and y'all don't even know it. And the way he keep people off of him is staying on top of other people. Because if you think that, then you won't never get it in your head, man, I'm going to go over here and do him like that. You see what I'm saying? Because them ain't the type of people that they go after. They go after the weaklings. So a lot of these times you got to realize 20 years ago, dude was 120 pounds. They was tossing around like a rag doll. He came down when he was 15 years old, and he had some issues. But now he's 55. You see what I'm saying? Now he's 55. It's 40 years later. The people who did that to dude is gone home or gone in the graveyard. But he's still here. He ain't got some weight on himself. He done been through so many ups and downs you never know. But what I'm saying is, he living that lifestyle. It's the reason why. Don't nobody, listen to me, listen to what I'm saying. Don't nobody get arrested, get locked up, walk through the prison, look around and say, you know what? I'm going to change everything about my life and start living like this. Nope. There's something going to happen. There's something happen. Now, thing about these dudes is, and a lot of people not going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell you the truth. Man, a lot of dudes be scared of these dudes. Just, I don't know. And I'm like, in prison, people look at a person who has sex with men, or should I say has sex with boys, like they looking at a person who will walk through the room and take everybody's life in the room. And I'm like, dude, come on now. You have people be, man, ain't nobody gonna try me. Say, bro, come on now. Be for real. Them dudes be scared of them dudes. That's why I was talking to somebody, man. I was talking to KD, and I was telling him, look, I don't understand how a lot of these prisons, I mean, I know what go on. I ain't saying it don't go on, because I know it do go on in some of these other states. But what I'm saying is, in them other states, you will have a dude or a barracks full of people or a whole prison full of people who will look at a dude with a rape charge or a child molestation charge and a child endangerment type charge, and they will be like, oh, well, we gonna get dude, we gonna attack dude, we gonna roll dude up out of here, dude gotta go, he gotta catch the dope, put him on the door, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then you'll watch a dude, right, you know what I'm saying, do that to somebody right in the barracks, and sit back and be like, man, can't do nothing about that, can't say nothing about it. Man, pick your balls up, bro. Where your manhood at? Especially when you sitting here like, it could be us next, or it could be me next. Everybody whispering like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Man, we finna slide over. Hey, bro, say homeboy, come here. That's how you do that. You put your bass in your voice. You walk over there and tell him what it is. And if it ain't what it is, then you make it what it is. No, you don't get to ride like, bro, I don't know what you got going. Man, you finna get done the same way you would have got done if you would have did that to my sister out here on the street and came to prison. You not finna do that to my little homeboy over there just like you not finna do that to my little sister. And you not gonna tell me no type of politics. Say, let that slide. You gotta let that happen. You gotta let that go. No, sir. No, sir. Come on, bro. We mean. We not savages like that. I don't care how many cages they put us in. You're not going to turn me into no monkey, to no animal. You know what I'm saying? I done been through that before. When you stop using your mind in prison, you will become a beast, an animal, a gorilla, a bear-rilla, all that type of stuff that they be trying to turn you into. But this is the thing about it. You hollering you got to do that to survive. That's because there's not enough people using their mind. When you get enough people in charge that's using their mind, everybody else gonna settle down. I'm trying to tell you. It's being real. You learn that type of stuff when you go from that level of being that dummy, that crash dummy that's ready to crash out because you can't think of no better way to act and get what you need. But you gotta realize there's always somebody on a different level than you. Where you over here busting your hands up against this wall trying to get what you want, you got somebody else that can slide right over there and use their mouthpiece and walk out the situation, and then it came out positive. Now, peer pressure also a big part of that because, like I told y'all, when I got into that situation where I came at boss with the lock and the sock, you know what I'm saying? Somebody sent me to the bathroom to go holler at the general, where the general put it in my head, hey, bro, this is what the homies say. This is what you need to do. Think about it is, the homie saying what I need to do about some gang shit is the same shit that got me in prison. Now, me being OG now, I can sit back and can't nobody tell me, say, bro, you need to go do this, or you need to get a gun and go do this, or you need to put your life on the line while doing this, or you need to do this for the hood, or do this for the city. Say, bro, because guess what? Be real. What has the hood did for me? What has the set did for me? What was the homies when I was going through what I was going through? They wasn't on my visitation. They wasn't even visiting my mama. They didn't bring my mama no money, help with no bills. They wasn't looking out for the fam. They wasn't doing none of that, bro. They wasn't looking out for me. You know what they were telling me? The same thing any man would tell me. Say, bro, I got my own problems. Say, bro, I got to handle my own business. And then you get to looking around, you like, damn. Now, I feel like the dummy because I'm the dummy that was really believing that you supposed to do this for the hood. You supposed to do this for the set. You supposed to make these sacrifices. But then when it come down to it, you realize, say, bro, these fools then grew up and became men. The smart ones. And now they gonna tell me some real shit. Say, bro, I'm not fit to send you no money to the prison. I got kids out here. Bro, I need my light bill paid. My water bill. Car insurance. Life insurance. Gas in the car. My kids. My wife. Come on, bro. You in prison, not me. And you see what I'm saying? You get to a point where you get to really... Y'all, she in the video now, fuck it. Anyway, so... You're gonna take over? You comfortable? You good? You hear that tear hitting? Anyway, so... We're gonna move on from that part because she got me, I don't even know where I was on it. We're gonna go to the super thugs. Now, these is the ones who always whooping, they always loud, they always trying to take something, trying to do something. Now, a lot of this is that BS I was just telling you about, you know what I'm saying, trying to put their suit on, their protective armor. I'm gonna whoop on everybody and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Man, come on now. But I'm gonna say a lot of, but you got some people that's really like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't be no fool. You got some people that's really like that. They wake up in the morning and they want to fight. They want to prove they want to prove themselves all the time. They want you to know. They want the next dude to know. They want somebody else to know. And they're not always gonna pick on the easy target. Sometimes they want to fight somebody bigger than them. But sometimes they gonna want to fight you. Thing is, and it's just being real. I don't care how big or how small a person is. I don't care how black or how white or how Mexican a person is, bro. If somebody call you out, bro, man up and go and fight. Man up and, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Have you ever seen a person ball up in the middle of a fight and they getting hit all in the head and the back of the head and they just, and I'm like, bro, you realize you getting hit regardless, right? Like, even if you was doing this, bro, a dude would be able to say you were doing the windmill, but he wouldn't be able to say you was a bitch and you wasn't fighting back. And see, I'm gonna give you some heads up. That not fighting back in prison shit gonna get you in trouble. It's gonna get you in trouble. Because I'm gonna tell you, you got some dudes that's weak as well water. Just looking for a dude like you that ain't gonna fight back so they can go get some cool points. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, they scared, but they smart enough to know, man, I got to put a demo down on somebody. And dude weaker than me, so I'm going to get him. You might not be weaker than dude, but you scared to fight back. What you scared for? Hey, bro, you might be able to whoop me, but you got to prove. Let me get y'all close up real quick. Move your head. Man, I didn't mean hit all in these ass. I done use these knuckles too, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared to get hit. I'm gonna hit back. And I can fight a little bit. Got a little wind in me. I done quit smoking cigarettes. Anyway, so, yeah, man, you got to watch out for the super thugs. You got regular thugs, but you got the super thugs, you can't miss them. You can't miss them. You know what I'm saying? You can't miss them. But like I said, you got to evaluate everybody you run into. You can't just put nobody in a box. You can't put nobody in a box. Because you might have a dude, like I say, you got some dudes around here that's homosexuals because they choose to be. And they will still put them hands on you, put their blade on you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But let me pause this, man, and take her to the bathroom. I think that's what she want. I'll be right back. All right, now some of the reasons that a person gonna be a super thug is because of money. First of all, money. When you hustling and you accumulate money, the wolves come. So, in order to keep the wolves at bay, or to deal with the wolves who ain't staying at bay, you're gonna need to better put the gorilla suit on sometime. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the reason. Back it up to the booty dogs. A lot of them turning into super thugs because of that addiction to that thing. Some of them dudes will X you out the game over that. Like, they is serious about it. They get madder over the boy than they will over their wife. I don't get it, but it ain't for me to understand. Everything ain't for everybody. Now, let's move on to the next group. All right, in this group, you got your players and your major players. Your players is the type of people you see always in the female face, female guard, nurse. Any female you see, they trying to holler. They trying to get some motion going. But the thing is, they don't realize less is more. So what I mean by that is, you can be as player as you want to be. You can have a player look, clothes clean, fresh, everything. But if every female see you in every female face, don't no female want to hear what you got to say. Don't no female want to hear the same she feel like you just said to the last one, and the last one, and the next one, and the one that's gonna be here after her next week. You see what I'm saying? So it's only so far you can go in this prison. If you stay in one female face all day, you're gonna put on blast. If you stay in every female face, you putting yourself on blast. Less is more. So let's move on to your major players. Your major players is the ones who know less is more, but they also know how to pop that P and get that pay. You see what I'm saying? So your major players is the ones who got mules, they running businesses, they running stores, they running the gambling, they running something. They got something going. Something that everybody around here know that I need to get some money and bring it to this dude because he's over this and he's doing this. And if I need this, I need to holler at him. Them gonna be your major players. So the next group of people we got coming up is gonna be the mad jackers and just the damn fools. The mad jackers is the people I was telling you who like to play pocket pool and touch on themselves watching the guards or the nurses or whatever. Sometimes they watching boys. But the thing is, if you ain't never been to prison, you're not going to understand this is real. When I tell you it is real, it's boy, it's real as ink in my skin. I'm trying to tell you, it's not an illusion. I'm not making this up. Dude, in prison, it's scary. And I ain't saying like scary like you're afraid, but I'm saying it's scary because I used to sit in prison and look at these dudes like, bro, what you gonna do when you get out, bro? Do you not realize you gonna be in the grocery stores, peeping around the aisle, playing with yourself, looking at women with all their clothes on in public? Like, bro, that's what you doing. Oh, man, ain't nobody messed up about that, man. I'm getting a dime. That's what they call it, the dime, because the charge is a 10-3 on the disciplinary report. It's a 10-3. So, and when I say you got so many dudes involved in this, now, a lot of times, it's like a gateway drug because dudes will go from the mad jacking to messing with boys. And it's all because you done got to a point where you can't control your sexual desires in prison. You need it. And I'm like, bro, calm yourself down. Since you was a kid, there's always been a way to handle it by yourself. You don't need no man to handle that. Dude, come on. They make pee-pee. Bro, they got lotion. It's the good lotion, you know what I'm saying? You hear that? No friction, good sliding glide. Man, keep your hands off them boys, man. Anyway, so you got the mad jackers and them type of dudes. When I say the damn fools, you got some people who just always gonna be in something. They always gonna be in something. It's like a magnet, bro. You put your brand new Air Forces on, you step outside, bro. If you walk 20 feet without looking down, you're gonna be stepped in some gum, some something with them white Air Forces on. If they was black, you be done missed every mud puddle in the city. But you gonna step in something. And that's how these dudes is. They like a brand new pair of white shoes. They fit to get in something. You feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about when you put your brand new white fit on and you ain't even made it to the park yet. You just got in the car. Blunt ashes on your pants. Somebody bumped you, now you drink on your shirt. Like, man, nigga, right on all black or blue or something, man, I'd be the cleanest dude around. But as soon as you put that white on, somebody want to come give you a hug with all the makeup on, man. What's about me? But that's how this stuff go, man. You got dudes that's going to stay in something. Some come up stolen. Some of them come up missing. Somebody might jump up and address the whole barracks. But if he been around long enough, he got probably about 3 or 4 people in mind. You know who the thieves is. You know what I'm saying? You know who the people who cheat is. Who the people who do this. The people who are always into something. The people who will tell something. Man, so come on. And then with that being said, let's move on to the next people. You got your snitches and your junior deputies. And before I even get into it, let me tell y'all like this, man. This snitching rule, stop snitching, don't snitch. Man, get out of here with that. I'm going to tell you what they not going to tell you in the rap music, in the movies, in the video. I'm going to tell you some real shit. Listen. I know dudes that done kept it real and didn't snitch. Didn't run their mouth, ain't put nobody in the business, ain't told the police nothing. Is on the streets right now. Harold is a real nigga. Oh, he real. Oh, he this. He that. Guess what? Your boy's in prison snitching on about a pack of noodles right now. He kept it real on their murder charge, but he's snitching on about a pack of noodles right now. You know what I'm saying? You can get dude a couple burritos on the spread this Friday, and he gonna tell something. It's prison. Come on, now, it ain't what you think it is. These dudes, man, look at her. If they're a tail on the street, they're a tail in the prison. And don't tell me if they were real on the street, they're going to be real in the prison. Because if that's the case, why are so many dudes around here messing with boys? They were messing with your sister on the street. The girl next door on the street, old girl, you trying to hide in the club, and she talking about my man locked up. He was messing with her on the street. He messing with her little cousin in prison. You see what I'm saying? Man, get it, man, be for real, man. Be for real. And I'm not saying everybody like that, because everybody not like that. Majority of dudes ain't like this. But every prison you go to, you're going to have some characters. You know what I'm saying? It's like a movie for real. You're going to have real life movie characters. And some of these dudes is just going to be extras. And I'm just being for real. When you come in, when you first get to prison, man, you need to be trying your best to be an extra. You don't want to catch attention when you first come to prison. You don't want to be the star of the show. Because you don't know the lines yet. You don't know the role yet. So don't put yourself in that position. That's like the best way I can explain it to you. If you watching a prison movie, bro, you want to be one of them dudes that moving around in the back. He ain't got no big role. You just got here. Don't think you fit to come out the next day. That's how I got jumped in at Newport. Why them dudes couldn't stand to see me up here with the money, with the pack, with the balling, with the, you know what I'm saying, with the weed, with the everything. They couldn't stand it because they've been doing this too long and they ain't had nothing. Dudes like, man, I've been locked up 6, 7, 8, 9 years, bro, and dude come here just shining. Like I say, some dudes is on the super tough. I had to get to a place where not only was I ready to defend mine, I was going to defend it before somebody decided they was going to take it. So we got to the point where you already know, say, bro, if you try to feel, you got something coming, bro. Don't even try it. Don't even do it, bro. One of them dudes, and when you get to prison, you going to hear about me. Hey, yeah, that's fear, bro. That's the president, dude. If you need this, woo bang, get to that. Woo, he can get to this side of the prison. He can get to that side. Everybody can't. Everybody can't do that. I'm just being real. You got ride gates. You get stuck over there in the count time come, bro, you going straight to the hole. I get stuck over in the count time come, I'm walking right back through here, tell the officer, hey, pop that gate. Bang. Get to the next one, hey, pop that gate. Bang. Get to the next, hey, pop that gate. Bang. They know my face, they know my name. When I'm coming in the hallway, they already know who I am. The average Joe come down in the hallway to my pop that door, who is you? Let me see your ID. What's your ADC number? And then they gonna look at him like, well, it's a new number. I remember when I had a new number, I was mad as hell because of this. Bubba, my fall partner, got an 11 number. I come in right behind him, get a damn 12 number. So the whole time I'm in prison with a 12 number, they looking at me like, oh yeah, you just got here. This dude got 11. I'm like, bro, you just got here like 2 months before me. He like, yeah, but boy, I got here and got 11 number. So now that they got the 12 numbers jumping, they know you brand new. Soon as when I say 11, they hear 11. They hear 12, they like, they just started on 12 numbers. And I'm gonna tell you, like, on some real stuff. I was in prison probably about 5 years when the 13 number started popping up. I was so damn happy. I don't know what numbers they on right now. But I know if I went to prison right now and I walked through the door and they be like, damn, this nigga got a 12 number. Man, they probably on like 17, 18, 19 number right now. I don't know. I really don't want to know. I kind of do want to know. But anyway, let's move on. Now, we ain't moving on. We still on the snitches and the deputies. I just had to give y'all that. Don't be thinking that, hey, some of these dudes that they kept it so real on the streets is in here telling for a little bit of nothing, man. I'm talking about whole program flipped around on you. So let's move on now. Now, we ain't moving on. We finna get to the snitches and the junior deputies. Now, when I say snitches, man, you got dudes that are snitch to other inmates. You got something going on, you know what I'm saying? Like if you plotting to rob or you plotting to take or you plotting to do this or you already done it or somebody done already done it. You got dudes that are weasel over there and be like, hey, bro, you got a little something for me. I might know something. And a dude think you know something, he only gonna do One of three things. Really one or two. Because if he didn't already put the demo down like he gonna do something to the person who did it, then he gonna put that demo down like he'll do something to you for playing with him. And if you tell him you know him, you ain't telling him you playing with him. So my thing is, it's like, you got people who tell you, man, I'm not being nobody else's business. They ain't none of my business. But then you got them dudes that'll say that, and when ain't nobody looking there, hey, man, check this out, man. You got a little whoop, man. That's how people always find out. And trust me, whatever happened in prison, somebody gonna find out. We be knowing what's happening on the streets before y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And I'm gonna tell you, because I don't give a damn when somebody gets shot on 35th Street. Somebody in this prison is calling home in the next 2 seconds. Somebody in here. And they be going, man, what been going on in the hood? Oh, man, such and such that got shot about an hour ago, man. They tripping around there. You know, they woo. Soon the dude get off the phone, man, you know, little such and such that got shot over on. Man, nigga, we in prison. How we supposed to know that? But it's probably in 2-3 barracks by now because somebody else can call home and pat it from the other side. Now this shit just going all over the prison. And people calling home and they tell them like, man, such and such got shot. What you mean? I ain't heard nothing about it. Let me call somebody on 3-way. Yeah, man, they said the dude got shot about an hour ago. How you know? Shit, my homeboy in prison told me. Your homeboy in prison? Yeah, bro, we know everything in prison, bro. We gonna hear about it as soon as it happens. We probably know about it before it happened. Nigga gonna call home, yeah, bro, we put the dude, or be on the yard, man, we gonna handle this right here, we put the... It's been a couple times where somebody told me some shit I did not want to know. I did not want this information. And then later on the news, I was like, man, I can't believe them all did that. But anyway, then your junior deputies. A junior deputy kind of like a snitch, but they snitching different. These people be looking for favors or trying to impress the guards, the COs, the deputies. So they try to help them do their job. And you know, one of the main things is telling the police, look here, bro, I don't get no police check, bro. You gotta do your own job. You're not gonna split their money with me. So what I look like doing your job for? You ain't help me. You ain't never been on there. One of my jobs helping me do your job. You got some people who not gonna let the police do their job. They're gonna do it for them. By the time the police get there, they got the groundwork laid down. Now you got some people who gonna do that and they gonna hide it. You got some people who gonna do that and they gonna tell you to your face, yeah, I told it. See, they try to make it a difference. That's one thing people in prison do. They think that if you call it by a different name, then it's a different action. See, a dude will be like, man, I don't steal. I took that. To a convict, that makes sense. To an inmate, and we're going to break down convicts and inmates in a minute, but to an inmate or a regular person, it's like, huh, bro? Either way it go, you went over there and you came back over here with something that didn't belong to you. You took something from a person or you stole something from a person, don't matter. It ain't yours. And see, in prison, one thing is glorifiable. The other one is deplorable. They gonna tear you down for being a thief. I hate a thief. That's what they gonna tell you. But see, when a dude come and throw his weight around, oh, nigga, I don't steal. I took that. It's a difference. Say, bro, you still the same type of dude. I really ain't got no need for your own food with you. Because I like having stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody around me who one day going to get mad or get their feelings or get hungry and feel like they can take something. And now I got to defend it off from a person I'm supposed to be cool with. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't even no point of being cool with you. I'm not saying you never going to try to take nothing. I'm just saying when you do, I'm going to do it to you. And I don't want to do it to nobody I'm cool with. So since I know you that type of person, I'm not going to put myself in this situation. Good day. All right, so we right here on the Thieves. Man, you got people who will steal stuff from you that the state gave you. A blanket, a jacket, a pair of pants. You know what I'm saying? A pair of state socks. Now some real shit. You got to remember, this is prison. these dudes have grew up stealing, taking, whooping, raping, robbing. This is what they do. Now they might come in prison and settle down because they're amongst all these other dudes around here, and it ain't as easy to accomplish what they do. But then, like I say, you got some of the super thugs who come in here and they gonna do what they do. That's what they do. But I also tell y'all, a lot of the stealing used to go on and be the little bitty dudes. See, the little bitty dudes, they not big enough to just overpower nobody and take what you got. So when they find themselves in situations, first of all, you can tell. And I hate to try to put people in these boxes, but when you see a group of little dudes, I'm talking about little bitty dudes that's 130 pounds, 5'2", 5'3", and they all hanging together. They hanging together for protection. You can't fair fight them motherfuckers. Why would you want to? But I'm just saying. That's what they together for. Cause they got each other back. And when you swing on one of them, it's gonna be one of them on your back. They gonna whatever they can do, they gonna do it. I don't blame them, nigga. You got to survive. But what I'm saying is, also when you go to the shower, this little dude's gonna be sliding up under your rack trying to get up in your box. This little dude is gonna be creeping out his homeboy looking out for him while he's sliding around going off people's stuff. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, bigger dudes ain't doing that for the simple fact that they can go and intimidate a little dude and get that stuff. You see what I'm saying? A dude would rather go do that than be a thief. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, stealing in prison, you like at the bottom of the barrel. They got all type of sayings for that. Like, why would you come to prison? Nigga, you ain't learn your lesson in the courtroom? You come to prison stealing? Come on, bro. That's just like booted dolls. They got their things they say, like, you know how you ran and mess with them boys. They on boys, I'm grown men. Bro, you think that make you that sound that's good to you? That's better? Cause you ain't messing with boys, you messing with grown men. Get out of here, bro. You got so then we can get to the laid back people. It's like the last people on the list right here. You got your laid back people. Your people who gonna come to prison, they trying to do their time and go home. You know what I'm saying? These people are playing chess, they find them something to do. They trying to stay out of everybody else's way, trying to stay out of everybody else's business. Now you can't always do that. And like I say, sometimes you got people that fall into several or all of these categories at the same time, or off and on, up and down, back and forth, in and out. So I'm saying the average person is gonna go through some of these stages in the term of doing their time. It's, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna come in, like I said, you're gonna come in and be that extra. And I'm not saying it's a goal to be a star, but depending on what your dynamics is in your situation, if you got business coming, if you got family coming, family loving you and sending you money, then you might be straight. You might want to stay an extra. Go to the store, get what you need, get you some food for to eat, something for the weekend, lay back, get you supplies to draw or write or whatever you're gonna do. Watch your TV shows, find you somebody to play chess with or something, you know what I'm saying? Get some headphones, listen to some music, work out. There's a lot of things you can do besides being in some bullshit and being in somebody's business. There's always something you could be doing than being in somebody's business. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you another saying we got in prison. It's like, bro, don't watch me, watch TV. We got 2 TVs in the barracks. You ain't never got to focus on what I got going on. You see what I'm saying? Don't watch me play or watch TV. Because people, you know, every once in a while you'll sit back and you got something going on, you having your emotion, and you got somebody sitting around trying to peep the game. Like I say, everybody not wanting to ask a bunch of questions, so dudes will get back in the cut and just peep from a distance, try to figure it out for themselves. But it's prison. So it's like, bro, if I'm sitting here and I got 9, 10, 12 years, 20 years, 40 years, life sentence, whatever it is, and it's 37 guards working in this prison. Out of the 37, 17 is females. Bro, come on now. No, I can't have all 70 females. But I'm a player. And there's some more players around here. So I'm going to get me one before they all gone. I'm gonna give me 2, and I still ain't through. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be here, bro. And I don't want to call my family and telling my mama to send me money every week. Like she ain't out here paying bills and working hard, and I supposed to be out here helping her. But I'm in prison, so what I look like calling home? Like, Mom, man, can you send me some? Yeah, I'm hungry. I need some noodles. You need some noodles that bad, bro? You need some noodles that bad? Pretty boy got some. Now, Pretty boy's a big ugly one. We about 6'9", 280 pounds, sitting on the floor all day, lifting racks with dudes laying in the rack while he pressing them up off the floor. But he got some food over there if you want some. 2 for 1 store call. If you ain't going to the store, yeah, you can still get the food. Ain't no telling what he gonna want when it's time to get paid back. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? So don't put yourself in that situation. Get you some hustle. You know what I'm saying? Get you something going about yourself if you in prison. I mean, if it ain't nothing but walking laps, do 5 push-ups. Walk your lap, do 5 push-ups. Walk your lap, do 5 push-ups. Guess what? You do that every day for a week, 2 weeks. Not only is you getting in shape, somebody in this bird that's on that same shit, trying to be out the way, trying not to be in no bullshit. Hey, bro, you mind I walk with you? Shit, come on, bro. Dude might not even say nothing to you. Y'all just walk. You hit down 5 push-ups, he hit down 5 push-ups. Walk. You might get to 10, 20, 30, 50. Before you look around, bro, you minding your business. You done met a few people. People talk to you, but they know you ain't on their bull stuff, so they not always messing with you. They not playing no games with you. Like I say, you got your routine in, you passing your day. It ain't the best thing to do with your time if you was out here. But if it's in prison, you doing something that's not only good for you, but it keep you from getting your head bust, keep you from getting stabbed, keep you from getting turned out some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, in prison, you can get turned out, bro. Don't think you can't. And I'm not talking about somebody whooping you and taking it. I'm talking about, bro, a dude to get up under you with their game and run it on you. And it might not take a week. It might take a year. It might take 2 years. It might take 3 years. But if dude got life, what do you think it's for him to take 3 years out of his life sentence to try to sew some up and get something that he really want? Or that it's just a game to him, he want to see if he can do it. So every day he get up on that mission, might not never succeed, but 7 years later, he just might. Do your push-ups. Eat your little something. You know what I'm saying? Work out. Get you some business. Write. Keep your journal or something. Now, what I would suggest is, if you're keeping a journal in prison, watch what you speak of. Don't speak about shit that you wouldn't want everybody in prison to read. That's the best motto, because it ain't no telling who gonna end up seeing this shit one day. When you gonna end up going to the hole and somebody pack your property inside, man? Shit, nigga, I need a notebook. I'm gonna just hold this. I'm gonna keep that. Pack your property, keep your notebook. And that's all. Man, look what the shit this nigga just wrote up in here. If you don't want everybody to write, don't never write it down on no paper. If you don't want, if it ain't something the warden could read, don't write it down on no paper. Because I'm trying to tell you. I don't give a damn if it's mail call. Think about it. They reading everything you send out. So don't write nothing in no letter that you don't want everybody to know about. Now, we're going to get off of that. I'm going to tell y'all some things real quick about the convicts and the inmates. It's a difference. We ain't going to spend too much time on it. But now, I'm going to tell you like this. A convict versus an inmate, a convict know how to hustle. A convict know how to go get something when he don't got nothing. Can wake up and ain't got nothing in the box, nothing. But he know how to make something happen. So if he got to go down to the chow hall and come back with about 20 hot dogs to sell, to get a little bit of commissary to sell, to flip, to get some cigarettes to flip, to bring it back, you know what I'm saying, and work whatever he got to work to make something happen, Start from nothing. Make it happen. I'm just saying. So a convict gonna know how to hustle versus an inmate. Most inmates are state babies. You know what I'm saying? They live out the state. That's what a state baby is. Everything they get come up indigent. Indigent is when you go to commissary, you go to stoke call, and you ain't spending no money. It's like welfare. So they got to give you a certain amount of stamps, envelopes. You get stamped envelopes. They already got a stamp on them. So they got to give you the little Bob Barker toothpaste, toothbrush, the deodorant, shampoo. You know what I'm saying? To wash your hair. That little type of stuff. I think you get a bottle of lotion. You don't get it every time you go to the stoke call. There's certain things you can get every time you go, and then certain things you got to wait like a week, or 3 weeks, or 6 weeks, or whatever it is till they give you this. Like, they give you boxers. They will not give you a t-shirt. They're not going to give you a thermal shirt. You got to buy this stuff off the stove. Now, like in the prison I was in, with all the prisons in Arkansas when I was in there, you can go to the store and buy, you got to buy a 3-pack of t-shirts. I think it was like $5, $6 for a 3-pack of t-shirts. But the rules say you can only have 2 t-shirts. So when you go buy 3 t-shirts, either you got to have one sold already, or you got to be prepared to go to jail or give it away. Because you can literally go to the store and buy them 3 t-shirts, be walking back to the barriers, police stop, like, let me see what you got. Oh, you got 3 t-shirts? You ain't supposed to have number 2. So what you gonna do with these? Because you got one on too. So that's 4. You got to get rid of 2 of them. It's prison though, so it ain't gonna make sense. It ain't gonna make sense. All right, so convicts also know how to move and maneuver through the prison. And what I mean is, just like I was telling you about the riot gates, how I can come through and I can be like, hey, bust this gate down. Everybody can't. You got some people, some convicts that have been in this prison long enough, they know. So they can get through there anyway, and they just know they got to get back in a certain amount of time. That's what a convict gonna do. He know. And when I say know, it's the second part, this part here. A convict know how to study the prison. And when I say study the prison, I mean they know what guards work what shift, who working on the night shift, who working on the day shift, who working on this door, who working on that door. How is that officer on that door? Will they let me in? Will they let me out? Will they let me in and call the code and get me locked up? Will they let me go to the door and get some cigarettes? Can I get his food to my homeboy? Can I get this? Can I do that? Will they pass the stuff? You know what I'm saying? Will they go get it for me? Will they get his message to me? Will they lock me up? Will they call the police? Is they gonna write the dismissal? Just like the Mad Jackers. You think, well, all of them don't. But I'm like, you think they don't know who to play with like that? All of them don't, because they going to jail. These dudes go to jail and to the hole like clockwork. I'm talking about, I done seen them go to the hole, get out the hole, and go right back to the hole the same day. Most prisons have a barracks just for the Mad Jackers. You do it one time, you probably not going to their barracks. These dudes have 30, 40 Mad Jacking charges. And they going to get 30, 40 more. They not going to stop. They not going to stop. And when I'm talking about the Mad Jacker Bears, 9 times out of 10, they not going to have no air conditioning. You're going to be in there hot, sweaty, it smell like booty in them up. You feel me? Man, I had to go in there to get some cigarettes from Elmo one time. Bruh, as soon as I walk in, I'm like, dude, they fighting over who can get to the window. This barracks is right across the street from the new Beach to Shower at Barner unit. I'm here trying to get some stuff from Elmo. I'm like, bro, why do it smell like this in here? Everybody in their drawers because it's hot as hell. Everybody sweating. Like, bruh. And y'all don't learn y'all lesson. This is where y'all want to be at. But you already know, man, people adapt. You can put a man in the horrible situations long enough, he going to adapt. You know what I'm saying? It's going to become normal to him. So to me, it wasn't normal. But to them, they used to the smell. They used to the heat. This is how they live every day, all day. So that's one thing about it. Convicts also, right in line with it, they learn to adapt. The rules in prison stay the same until they don't. And then you already know you have to adapt because this is just how it is, it's how it's fit to be. And you can fight it if you want to, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. That's why a lot of these dudes that I was saying earlier at these other prisons, they do let other people get assaulted because that's the rules of the penitentiary. You really can't go against them rules because you're not going to win. It sounds good for me to say, why y'all don't stop this or why y'all don't stop that. But the thing is, if it's just you, if everybody not moving on that one accord, then who's to say you're not going to pop in your neck real quick? And just as soon as you had the idea to be a hero, use a zero now. Scrape him up, move him on. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why people ain't going to just stand up for anybody and do anything. Now, convicts also are the inmates who have learned to settle in and be at home. They look as they cell or they bunk, they look at that as their house. They might even call it their house. Man, I'm going to go to the house. Man, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like people talking about, like in Arkansas, it's not a thing that you can't sit on nobody else's bed. The thing is, you got to know what part of the bed to sit on. From that middle part down, that's usually fair game. But if you don't know, then you sit your ass furthest on the foot as you can get. You never put your ass down here where a man lay his head at. If you don't know where a man lay his head at, then you might want to sit in the middle. But you don't never put your ass where a man lay his head at. If you just don't know, you just don't sit your ass down. 9 times out of 10, I ain't going to say 9 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, you need to ask a person before you sit on a rack, period. Like, that's just period. That is out of respect. You're going to ask a person before you sit down on a rack. 9 times out of 10, the person going to be like, cool. They're going to point to where they want you to sit at. Yo, sit right there. But, because I'm saying it because the way our rack see is like side to side to side to side to side. You cool with the person that you talking to. That you next door to. You sitting on your rack, they sitting on their rack. Well, it might be 2 or 3 more people y'all cool with. Y'all might be spreading and cooking or whatever. So now everybody that's eating is all over here in this little group. Well, we can't have a group with 6 people standing up and this is my rack, so I'm going to sit right here by myself. Dude going to sit here by himself, and then y'all just stand around. Man, get out of here with that. So, that's how they go. Inmates, man. The inmates, like I say, most of them state babies, they depend on the state. You know what I'm saying? Whatever in the chow hall, that's what they eating today. They ain't getting no commissary. They ain't got no hustle. Ain't going to be no commissary, none of that. So, that's one thing. Now, another thing is crying and complaining. Convicts don't do a lot of crying and complaining. Inmates whine, they cry, they complain. They not used to dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't made for this shit. Well, we kind of know that, bro. We see that. But you here anyway, and that's the difference. You here. So is you just going to be here or you going to be here? A lot of y'all don't know if you're trying to keep it for real or you're trying to really keep it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, but you got to figure it out. So that's one thing, the crying and complaining. You know what I'm saying? The shower ain't getting cold enough. It ain't getting hot enough. I'm going to write a grievance. Man, for my past stories, writing grievances in prison probably going to bring you more trouble than it is going to bring you good. So, unless it's something major, stay away from writing grievances. You know what I'm saying? Unless you is one of them, because you got some people like, they know all the right words to say. They got the right type of family. They got the lawyers, and they got all this, but they just in prison anyway. 9 times out of 10, that person is not watching this video. So, don't even think about it. Now, we got that out the way. Inmates ask millions of questions. Man, why they doing this? What's that? What's that? What this mean? What that mean? Why they doing this? What's that over there? What time we gonna do this? What day this happening? People don't be wanting to hear that shit. Cause motherfuckers got shit on their mind. You know what I'm saying? You always in prison, you always got something on your mind. You always going through something. You in prison. But I'd be lying if I said that people in prison don't have good days. You can't always enjoy them, but you're going to have some good days. Like, I had days where it's like, man, I'm kicking it, and I hate to say, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna explain this too, like real live big boy kicking it. He ha ha. We gut busting, laughing around this bitch. We kicking it, having fun. We reminiscing, and then you look around and realize you in prison and you feel guilty. You feel like, man, I'm in prison. I shouldn't be smiling about nothing. I shouldn't be happy about nothing. And I'm like, man, I hate to have a person feeling like that, man, because that right there leads to suicide. It leads to you doing something to yourself or hurting yourself or just becoming the type of person you don't need to become in prison. The type who had 10 years, but now you got 50. Looking at another 20. You know what I'm saying? So people need to be trying to keep themselves, you know what I'm saying, be around positive people. It ain't gonna always be easy, but man, look at the alternative. I'm just saying, bro, you got some people that's in some dark places in prison. People that'll befriend you and use your friendship as entertainment. Like they will really mess your life up just as entertainment, just to see what's gonna happen. And I feel like if you catch them or you get mad or you figure it all out and kill them today, it don't really matter. It don't really matter, bro. I'm going to push that envelope and I'm going to press these boundaries until somebody kill me because I really don't want to be here no way. That's how they feel. But in the meantime, everybody that go for it, I'm going to get my kicks and I'm going to get my whatever, you know what I'm saying, off messing with these people. So you got people to do that. Inmates, they worry and things like that, they leave themselves open for attack. Just by being green, by not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Not listening, not following the direction. Convicts are the people who can read the room. The people with the intuition, like I'm telling you when I say, man, shit start happening in prison. And you just, you know what I'm saying, everything get quiet and you know, like, hold on. You ain't even got to say nothing. Everybody else got quiet, so now you people in the scene, something going on. You don't want to be the person playing domino. Oh, nigga, and everybody get quiet. And you sitting up, man, what's wrong with y'all? Domino. Man, it happened to you just like that. And on my mama, you playing domino with 3 people at this table, dude coming up behind you, these 3 people is not fit to say a word. They gonna look up and be like, damn, why I hate this shit to happen to dude. They just looking down, yeah, bro. And at the last second, they getting on out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Y'all remember Belly outside the barbershop, Nas and AZ? How AZ was talking to Nas and they chopping it up. He got his baby with him. He seen dude coming. He seen dude had malice in his eyes. And when he peeped him, he was like, hey man, I'm finna go and get up out of here. Go. Now one time he said, hey, bro, watch your back. Dude behind you looking kind of weird. I'm finna dip though. You know what I'm saying? That was his homeboy. That was his man's. They just seen dude coming. They were like, yeah, bro, I'm finna take care of me and mine and dip. Not even gonna give you the heads up. Thing is, denies one time after the fact, processed the fact that, man, dude seen old boy, bro. And he walked off like this was a setup or something. You think he had thought about that? It would have been real life, he'd have thought about that? Or he just would have did what he did, switched gun with little buddy, and got on down. Who knows? Now, let's see. While we talking about it, I might as well tell y'all a little something what I can about the gangs in prison. For the most part, like I was saying, people in the ADC, Arkansas Department of Corrections, are free to deal with whoever they want to deal with. Meaning, if you a Crip and you want to buy cigarettes or some weed or whatever from a Blood or a Folk or Vice Lord or a white dude, Aryan Nation, whatever, you don't have to go and get permission from the Crips to go handle your business. So If I wanted to go over there and buy some cigarettes and weed, I'm just gonna walk my ass over there with my money and handle my business. Now, the thing about it is, if I'm buying something from a person in another gang and they owe me money, I owe them money, and we get into it, same thing apply. Unless dude got super thug homies who feel like, oh, just because he's this and that, we not gonna let you do this to him. But then that's when it become, oh, so y'all gonna play with the homie like that. Well, we not gonna let y'all take from him. So now it's us against y'all. What you want to do? But at the root of it, one of us between me and dude is wrong. But homies don't care who wrong. We ride first, straighten it out later. So the thing is, you have it like that. But also, like I told y'all, look at E-Trey's situation. E-Trey got done like that by dudes that was supposed to be his homies. Dudes that was supposed to protect him and make sure nothing like that happened. You see what I'm saying? So I can't respect that because I feel like not only was it wrong, but it should have never happened. Under any circumstances, shit that happened to do. When you represent something, a lot of things might happen, but shit like that should not happen. You see what I'm saying? If you a man, shit like that shouldn't happen. I'm not saying because you should be tough enough to fight it off. I'm saying just because it shouldn't happen, period. Like that right there ain't nothing cool about that. I don't care who you is. I really be waiting on one of these booty dogs to get out of prison and tell their stories. Because like I was saying about cartoon, from the big ass dude perspective, dudes that can come around, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no little dude. I'm 240 plus. But like I say, it's dudes in the prison that can come through and move me out the way like this. What I'm supposed to lie about it? It's real. So the average dude is running around here 180 pounds, 190 pounds, 175 pounds, 130 pounds. If I'm 240 plus and I'm talking about a dude that come over here and move me out the way, yeah, you think he gonna do to you? Everybody went and had your ass real like this. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro. Don't do it to yourself. So just realize, man, and just because you in a gang don't mean you safe. It don't mean you safe. A lot of times these gangs, bro, and me being in a gang, I'm gonna just be real with you. It's pointless. What's the point? And I'm gonna make a whole nother video on this because I stand on it. I don't care who or what you represent. Crip, neighborhood, Hoover, insane, gangster. I don't care what you is. Vice Lord, GD, BD, Blood, Pyru. Everybody know what your shit was started for and what it was supposed to stand on. And if you do know that, then you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. It don't stand on that no more. It don't stand for that no more, and it don't protect and ride for that no more. Be real. What gang? Fuck what the people in the outsiders think. Which one of our gangs, our hoods, our neighborhoods, our factions, our functions was not created to protect our people? And I'm not talking about Raymond and Tukey created Crip to protect Raymond and Tukey. They came together to protect the people that look like them. From the police, from the outsiders, eventually from other gangs. But what I'm telling you is, we don't do that no more. It's supposed to be that the old lady come outside and see the Bloods or the Crips outside and feel safe. She know, oh boy, them Crips over there, ain't been nobody fit to come through on their board today. Ain't nobody fit to break in my house today. Ain't nobody fit to rob me and hit me in the back of my head and take my purse today. Now with them Bloods over there, now with them Crips over there, they not going. But that ain't how they feel, y'all. When they see us, they feel like we the ones gonna bust them upside their head and take their You see what I'm saying? They feel like when they getting out the car with their groceries and they see you coming up with your all blue or your all red or your black, your gold, your flag, whatever you doing. They feel like you the one about to rob them. You see what I'm saying? You the one that's gonna shoot something and end something. You the one that got all the police in the hood. You the one that got all the drugs in the hood, all the death in the hood, all the murder in the hood, the genocide in the hood. Man, come on now. Be for real. That's what we doing. I'm not gonna say you, because I'm part of this too. But I be trying to tell folks, man, I'm so sick and tired, man, of hearing folks use the same excuses. Oh, man, I got too many homies that done died for this. I got too many homies that done got locked up for this. Bullshit. Nigga, we done lost too many to keep doing the bullshit. We got too many people locked up for doing the bullshit. And then you want to sit here and act like your hands ain't dirty. Bro, it's blood on all our hands, man. Look at these kids. Man, there was a time in this world before this year here where little black boys came outside and walked around with suits on. They was respectful. Wasn't no broken homes. Pops was right there, being the man, being the leader. That ain't us no more. And it's our fault. Yeah, we had help messing everything up, but we ain't doing our part. Be for real, man. I'm dead ass serious. And I know it's gonna be a lot of Bloods, a lot of Crips, a lot of folks, a lot of Vice Lords, a lot of gangsters, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I know y'all gonna watch this and be like, oh man, dude tripping. Am I? You ain't lost no homeboys? This bullshit we do ain't took nothing from you that you wish you could get back? You don't got no homeboys that you gotta go see their mama and wipe their tears away cause your homeboy ain't coming back? Or you ain't the type of dude? You don't go see his mama. You don't go see his baby mama. You don't hug his kids and explain to him. You don't tell him how sorry you is. Or you do all that and then you don't mean it because you keep doing the same bullshit. So that's what I'm saying. Bro, we got enough enemies. We got enough. I don't see nobody with this right here as an op. Because op mean the opposite. You ain't opposite from me. You look just like me. You eat what I eat, you do what I do. You talk like I talk, you walk like I walk. How are you my opposite? My opposition. My op. You not. There's some people around here that really want to do me harm just for being this. It ain't got nothing to do with something I picked up or something I took an oath to or something I dedicated myself to or something I made a mistake and joined up and got a part to as a child. They hated me since birth. I didn't have to do nothing extra. So what I'm saying is, when is it going to get to a point where we tired of it? Be for real. But like I said, man, a lot of y'all just cowards, man. A lot of you niggas hide behind Crip. A lot of y'all gonna hide behind Blood. You can't stand up without gangster. You need your G's. You need your people, your folks, your relatives, your cousins. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't walk out here in the street and hold your own as a man. That don't make you a man. What make you a man is getting your ass up every day paying them bills. Going to work when you don't feel like it, when your back hurt. But you know them bills got to be paid anyway. You know them kids need food, they need clothes, so you're going to do whatever it takes, even if it's working, to take care of them. See, a lot of people going to hear that whatever it takes, and they're going to go for the shortcut. And I'm telling you, the shortcut don't always get you where you want to be at. Yeah, it might end up in here. You see what I'm saying? You might be grabbing these bars. 10 years from now, it might be you on YouTube telling all your stories, hoping somebody will listen and not go down that road. Because you sit up here every day and all your homeboys dead or in prison and don't nobody understand what you're going through. Man, y'all don't want this life, I'm trying to tell you. And I don't care who glorified, they leaving some shit out. They not going to tell you everything. I know, because I'm telling you the fucked up shit and I'm not going to tell you everything. It's some shit you got to find out on your own. And I don't want you to find out. I hope you never know. I ain't going to be mad at you if you die never knowing how it smell inside this prison, man. I used to tell my mama, they got y'all fooled. Y'all come up here in visitation. Y'all look at these walls. The wall is white. Got a little splash of green on it, a little splash of orange, a little stripe going down it. I say, you see these cinder blocks? When you go through that door, it's the same cinder blocks without the paint. Everything gray. The floor, straight concrete, gray concrete, like a sidewalk. Them bricks, gray bricks. The walls, gray bricks. The bathroom, gray bricks. The shower, gray bricks. Everything is just straight bricks and concrete. It's the concrete jungle. They want you to go mentally insane in the prison. That's why they don't give you no vibrant, bright colors. They want everything to be dull and drab. Look where them colors put your mind at. Just be for real. Study how the brain works. They're not going to put you around no things just going to stimulate you and motivate you and thrive. They want you to be down in the dumps, mad, upset, angry. Because believe it or not, you being in prison pays all their bills. It pays for their vacations. It's putting their kids through college. No matter what city you in. Unless you in New York or something like that, the prison probably the best job in the city. When you go to these little country towns where they put the prison at, the people who work in the prison is the top dogs in this area. You see what I'm saying? Unless they the doctors or the lawyers, it's doctors, lawyers, COs. Man, let's be for real, bro. Prison life ain't what you want. The gang life ain't what you want. I'm telling you, it ain't what you want. A lot of these dudes on the streets move off of what people in prison is moving off of and what they saying. Bro, you can get a whole war started, and then when you come down and find out the bottom of it, it'd be 30 people dead, and it's over $10 worth of commissary. It's the principle. Now, some of these people might be in prison, but you might have 5 or 6 people dead out here over $10 worth of commissary. It's the principle. Say, bro. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, man. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. I got a new channel I'm finna pop off. On the new channel, I'm gonna start telling the stories that I was writing in prison. I might give y'all a little sample of that on here to give y'all a little incentive to go over there. But it's called the Banks Book Club. I got a couple of y'all already subscribed, man. I appreciate that. Cause that's real love right there. I ain't even got no content over there. But like I said, I'm gonna put the content up when I start doing it. It's gonna be a little bit different because I'm not gonna have to be in the cell when I do it. I can do it in the car, in the restaurant. I can do it in the truck. I'm probably gonna start dropping videos and content from the truck because I'd be in the truck for hours just sitting there watching, trying to see who watching my video when I could be making y'all some content, but I'd rather keep it how I keep it like this on my prison stories. But on that channel right there, there's gonna be a whole bunch of different stuff, so we ain't gonna need sale. We're gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna start letting y'all see this drip. You know what I'm saying? Louis Vuitton done, that's what I do. The shoes I'm rocking right now is, and this is just a sample. This is what I got in front of me. Hold on, let me change this light up a little bit. See, now you can see it. These damn, I don't play me. Yeah, hold on. Don't do me. Try to make me look bad. I'm a real player, man. Damn. Came up and went right back on. What is this shit? Like I said, don't do me. Real player, man. Real player, man. So that's what in my face. If I show y'all what's on my feet, don't tell nobody because he's exclusive. Yeah, that's Velcro. Don't worry about it. So, me fix it. What you have here is exclusive champagne cigar, the 8s. These are not OVOs. You see the fingerprints. There's MJ Rear's fingerprint. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Champagne cigars. They're exclusive. You ain't gonna see nobody with these. They're not white. They're kind of like an off-white and tan, cream, something like that. That's pearl. Like, I don't know if you can see the pearl, the way it changed, but it's pearl. And gold. Some of my favorite J's I rarely wear them, but I got them on today. Shoe guard, I got all the exclusives. I don't be rocking too many of the regulars, retros. I don't do no Jumpmans. I don't do no Team Jordan. I got some track Jordans though. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, pretty get ready in this video, man. But I'm gonna try to bring y'all more content like on the cool. I'm gonna put one in there, then I'm gonna bring y'all another story right behind this, man. Why? Cause I fuck with you. And cause you deserve it. I know you do. I was thinking about it, I said, man, look. Especially G Street, man. I be watching G Street stuff, and I be looking around, it be 2-3 days, man, I don't upload nothing, he don't upload nothing. I be like, dude, bruh, what's up? I slide over to Libya. Now I done ran out of Libya. I got to get on some more cartoon stuff. Cartoon be tripping me out. But I be on his stuff. I'm going to tell you like this. This is what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the day that I find out one of them 3. Now, it's some more dudes in the game. 1090 Jake and them. I got started watching there, but I ain't going to lie. Lately, I ain't been really watching none of their stuff. And there ain't no disrespect to them. I'm probably going to get back to it. I just been on this other stuff. And it's just like y'all been watching other stuff, but y'all done found my channel. Now you watching me. And I'm not taking it for granted. So I'm going to treat this like a second job, but I'm going to try to give y'all as much content as I can. But like I said, just is everything on this channel is either motivational or 100% real. I'm not going to put no bullshit, no made up shit on here. My other channel, The Banks Book Club. Go like, comment, and subscribe to The Banks Book Club. That is where I will be telling the stories that I have made up or wrote. Like when I was writing books in prison. I don't remember everything about the books, but I do remember the beginning of 2 of them. And I got faith in my imagination that I can make some hell of a stories. So I'm going to do that for y'all. My erotic stories, I want to give y'all a sample. I'm not sure if I can post it on here for y'all to read. They not real long. It look long because it's on the phone, but they not real long. But the thing is, with those, I'm not going to be telling you a story. I'm going to find me some beautiful females. Maybe y'all can find me some. Maybe y'all are the beautiful female. But I'm going to get some beautiful females with sexy voices that will read y'all these stories. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give her 2 stories to read. We're going to talk. She's going to read a story. We're going to discuss it, talk about it, read another story, repeat, talk about it. And that's going to be the show. But, like I say, I write these stories myself. I got several I already wrote. And that'll be a thing I'm pretty sure people will love. Like, people have been asking me for years, when I'm going to put the book out, when I'm going to do this. And I want to. I'm not going to say I don't want to. But the motivation ain't been there. The passion ain't been there. But y'all, man, y'all motivate me on this YouTube. So like I say, I might as well go ahead and put not all my eggs in one basket, but put all my basket in one product. You know what I'm saying? And my product is myself. What's in my head? What come out of my mouth, that's my product, so I'm going to go and get it to y'all. I'm going to end this video, man, because I'm trying to get to the good I got over here calling me. I feel like Pookie right now. But to get back to the good, and then I'm going to get back to my good people, man. I fuck with y'all. Y'all fuck with me. I fuck with y'all. So check this out. This is what we going to do. Don't matter what you do, just do it the long way. Don't do it the wrong way. Let's go.